Okay, hello. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Uke Revolution Live. We're going to learn Every Little Thing She Does Is Magic today. And there's kind of a lot going on, so I was just in the song, so I was just going over it like one more time to make sure that I have my shit together. And I didn't. I didn't have my shit together. My coffee and my water were in another room. And the time ran out, and I'm like, I gotta go, but I need my coffee. Okay. So Every Little Thing, the police, this was voted in by patrons for a cheesy love song for the month of February. If you are someone who celebrates Valentine's Day, got plenty of cheesy love songs available for you at the Uke Revolution, and here is the latest one. So in this live stream, I'm going to put up the different parts of the song on the screen, the chords for them. So if you're not a patron or you don't want to get the song arrangement on Gumroad, all the links for that stuff are in the caption, then you can learn like the different parts of this song from this live stream. It's just that there's so many different little things happening in this song that it's easier to play if you have the song chart to reference. But yeah, we're going to learn all of it, and I'll put up a couple of examples of the lyrics with the chords. So the first verse, the first chorus, and the bridge of this song. Let's see. So first I'm going to put up the chords that we need. Fortunately, like chord-wise, it's not that crazy. Chord-wise, it's not that crazy. It's just kind of rhythm-wise, it's a bit nuts. Yes, welcome everybody. Say hello in the chat. Tell us where you're tuning in from. If you're sipping on something interesting, I have coffee and water. Not super exciting, but let us know. It's just kind of fun to know what you're enjoying this evening, because everyone's in a different time zone around the world. You might have a coffee, you might have a cocktail. Okay. So the chords in this song, we have G. Like I said, no big surprises with chords, which is nice. A, B minor, D, B flat, A minor 7, a G minor 7, a C. Really familiar chords. Hooray. One note about A minor 7 in this song. So technically in this song, we should be playing F add 9, or F major 7 add 9, or something like that. But it's too many, that chord has too many notes. That chord has too many notes to play the full thing on a ukulele. It has 5 or 6 notes. I can't remember exactly which chord name it was. We only have 4. So I kind of went through, taking those tones, I went through and A minor 7 is a chord that you can make from those tones. Another one, and these are noted on the song sheet at the bottom of the first page, F major 7 is another one, and another one is F add 9. So you can kind of mess around with those 3 anytime there's A minor 7 in this song and see which one that you like. I prefer A minor 7, actually like the sound of it the best, and also it's easy, right? It's a really easy chord. So these are the chord shapes we need. I'm not going to leave them up because I don't think any of them are that wild and weird. They're all pretty familiar. So we can start getting into parts of the song. So there's 3 choruses in this song, and all of them do something a little bit different at the end, depending on what's coming after them. After the first chorus, you have another verse. After the second chorus, you have the bridge. And after the third chorus, I'll put the chords for it up later with the outro chords. The third chorus just sort of bleeds into the outro, so it's a little bit different too. So we're going to go over right now the structure of the verses, the first chorus and the second chorus. This song kind of changes the beat. What am I trying to say? In the verses and the chorus, there's kind of a different rhythmic thing happening that you can you can show it by changing your strum, or you don't have to. But you could also show it in notation by like notating things in a different way, but I didn't want to make it really confusing. So everything's notated the same way. We have in between each set of forward slashes is one bar. There's 4 beats. They're long. They're kind of long beats. So this is G for 2, A for 2, B minor for 2, A for 2. It's already something I need to fix. That A should have a little hyphen after it. We do this 3 times. And then we've got this fast-moving bit that this is the, at the end of the verses, what is it? From the start, da-na-na. I'll go over it later. It starts to move a lot quicker because we're changing like the feeling of the rhythm for the chorus. The chorus really picks up a lot. So we have D, G, D, G, D, G, D before we go to the chorus. So that will sound like this if you're just using a down strum to mark the beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. G, A, B minor, A. G, A, B minor, A. G, A, B minor, A. Now the second line, D, G, D, G, D, G, D. Every little thing she does. In the chorus, these are all like, they feel like they're moving really fast. We have A for 2 and D for 2, and we do that 3 different times. This is the every little thing she does is magic. When we get towards the end, we have a bar of 2. I didn't even like realize that. Yeah, it's noted on the sheet. Note the bar of 2 beats with A in the choruses. Got it. Thank you, Brooke, who made the song sheet. So there's A for 2, just 2 beats. They kind of trip you up a little bit. And then B flat for 2, A minor 7 for 2. And then actually we're back to the kind of main chord progression of the verse, if you look at the end of the chorus. G, A, B minor, A. So in this song, I like to talk about home base in songs. If you get lost in a song, like kind of the core sort of riff or progression of a song, if you get lost in what you're doing, you can come back to these chords. In this song, it's this first line of the verse, G, A, B minor, A. And this is how they start the song, and this is how the song fades out. This is really like the core progression of the song. So the chorus with just a down, 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 down will sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. A, D, A, D, A, D, A, B flat, A minor 7, G, A, B minor, A. And we're going to touch real quick on chorus 2 because it's so similar to 1, but I just want to like point it out before we talk a little bit about strumming. Like I'll start getting into the rhythm stuff of how the rhythms change. In the chorus, in chorus 2, we're doing the same thing as chorus 1, but here at the end, we have B flat and A minor 7, instead of going back to those home bass chords. And that is because you're about to play the bridge, and the bridge starts with these chords, but we get to that later. So this is gonna look like a mess, but people want them. People want them, so strum patterns. This is not set in stone, but this is like if you're intermediate strumming and up, you can use a lot of different strums in this song to show the rhythm changes. So in the verses, we've got this like, contemplative ticky, 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 ticky thing. In the verses, you can use a subdivided beat strum. So this is something like basic strum 2. In this song, there's a lot more like tension, especially in the drums. It's going ticky, 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 ticky. So the strum pattern that I suggested has that kind of feeling. And it's not my favorite thing to do. It's not as natural for me as other like subdivided things like basic strum too, that there's a lesson for in the channel. I think most people are tuning in watching this right now know what that is, but I'll link it below anyway. All those strum lessons about all this stuff. So this strum pattern is, and I want to move so you can see my hand better. Let me put this down here. And I'm gonna like make this smaller. Oh, that's something else. I'm gonna make this smaller for right now. Yeah, let me just do this. Even though it's over my face, so you can see what my hands are doing. And it's really light. Down, up, chunk up, down, up, down, up, 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 down, up, chunk up, down, up. It's really light. The down, up is really light. I might not even be hitting all of the strings every time. And sometimes when I do this one, sometimes I'll even lose a little bit of it, like slip into some other sort of thing because my strum finger is almost just not even touching the strings because you want to keep it so light. So this with a lyric, I'll like show it to you one time just to give you an idea of what it sounds like. I know what I wanted to say. So if you have a bar that has 2 chords in it, one chord is going to get this down, up, chunk up, down, up. And the second chord is going to get this one on the 3 and 4. Down, up, chunk up, down, up. So we're counting it 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. And there's a little tiny thing I need to fix. I need to move that over one space, don't I? How did that happen? Okay. 3, 4, G, A, B minor, A, G, A, B minor, A. Though I've tried to tell her of the feelings I have for her in my heart. Every time that I come near her, I just lose my nerve as I've done from the start. And then we start doing something else because the rhythm of the song changes. When the rhythm of the song changes, you see it says verse until DG changes, until this last line. And on that last line, we're going to hit this second one. It's the island strum. Down, chunk up, on this last line of the verse. So I'm going to play this line one more time and then play that one. So this one will be the subdivided beat strum, and this one will be the island strum. And because it's like changing, almost changing the meter of the song, the notation's kind of strange. We have down, down, up, down, up for one set of D and G. So there's like in one of these bars with DG, DG, there are 2 rounds of down, down, up, down, up. And I made this the chunky one, down, chunk up, chunk up. So the D, the first D is gonna get down, chunk up, and the G is gonna get up, chunk up. Down, chunk up, chunk up, down, chunk up, chunk up, down, chunk up, chunk up, down, chunk up, chunk up. You're kind of changing chords in the middle of the strum pattern. Not kind of, you are. You are changing chords in the middle of the strum pattern. So I'll do it pretty slowly, this line one more time with the G, A, B minor, A, and then switch to the other strum pattern here. And we keep that strum pattern for the chorus. We keep that strum pattern for the chorus until we get back to kind of the home base, like the end of the chorus. B flat, A minor 7. When that feeling comes back in, that like he kind of calms down and we're getting ready for another verse where he's like contemplating things, that feeling comes back in. It's a bit like, it's a lot to try to have to explain. But the thing is, like I said, this is not set in stone. And if you want, like if your strumming isn't at a particular level yet, this is all like, you know, it's all Greek to you or whatever, then you can, except for Demi, if Demi's here, it's, Greek is normal for Demi, okay? You can just strum down. You can also play this whole song with just island strum. You can play this whole song with a more simple subdivided beat strum. You don't have to change the rhythm of your strum, but if you want it to sound very, very much like the original production, then you need to change your strum rhythm. And I'll give you, like, later I'll kind of show you what it's like if you play a verse with the island strum, etc. So you can see, like, that is possible to do. It's just not going to sound exactly like the original one. So I'm going to play the verse. I was trying to figure out the best way to present everything because it's so much information. So I'll play the last line, like I said I was going to do, with the subdivided beat strum. And then I'll play, the G, A, B minor, A. And then I'll play this one with the island strum. And I'm going to continue on to the chorus because it's still the same strum. It's still the island strum. After that, I'll put up some lyrics, and you can see how the lyrics go over these things. What is that last lyric line? Every time I come near her. Every time that I come near her, I just lose my nerve as I've done from the start. Every little thing she does is magic. Everything she do just turns me on. Even though my love for her was tragic, now I know my love for her goes on. Do I have to tell the story of the 1,000 days since we first met? And we're back to the verse. Just as simple as that, right? I need to write down, give me 1 second, because there's these like little teeny formatting things. Oh, here it is. There's these little teeny formatting things that I need to fix on this song sheet. What was one? Oh, the A with 2 beats in the verse. And then the little space in the strum thing. And I think I just saw something else in the verse chords, but let me get this out. Let me get these out. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, no, I didn't mean to move myself. Okay, there. So just some little lyrics, if you want to play along with the lyrics. And then I just noticed, I think, okay, something about the end of chorus 1 that I need to check. Okay. So actually, let's play it with just a down strum with the lyrics, and then I'll go back and do it again with like all of the strum patterny things. There's no good place to put this. Wait, you move me over a little bit. Okay. With just a down strum. So we're starting, let's just gather around a G. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, here we go. Though I've tried to tell her of the feelings I have for her in my heart. Every time that I come near her, I just lose my nerve as I've done from the start. G, D, G, D. Every little thing she does is magic. Everything she do just turns me on. Even though my love before was tragic, now I know my love for for her goes on. Yeah, I just realized I think there's some discrepancy between how things are notated a little bit at the end of the chorus, but it's not a huge deal. I just need to go back and fix it. Okay. That is like most of the beginning of the song. That will get you verse 1, chorus. Verse 2. Verse 2 is just like verse 1. It's just got different lyrics. And that will get you chorus 2. So we're going to talk about the bridge. The bridge. The bridge is the I resolve to call her up 1,000 times a day. Ask her if she'll marry me. Let me write this up here. Okay. So the bridge we're using, it's the same kind of feeling as the verses. The subdivided beat, tiki, 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 tiki. So I would use that same kind of strum. You can use island strum if you want to, like I said, for the whole thing, really, if you want. So we've got B flat for 2, A minor 7 for 2, G minor 7 for 2, and A minor 7 for 2. Then we stay on that. We stay on that little G minor 7, A minor 7 thing, and then back to B flat and A minor 7. So if you look at these first 2 lines, it's like they're like mirror images of each other. It's like a palindrome. Almost a palindrome. Not quite. B flat A, G A, G A, B flat A. And then we have B flat for 2, C for 2, and we do that for a while. And then we're doing the same thing that we did at the end of the verses with the D and G. Like it starts to pick up again because it's about to go to a chorus. Every little thing she does is magic. So these chords with just down, down. 1, 2, 3, 4. B flat, A, G, A, G, A, B flat, A, B flat, C, B flat, C, and do it again. B flat, C, D, 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 G, D. I think I said D twice. So let me show you if I do. I'm going to play it with the subdivided beat strum pattern, these 4 lines, and then it's going to kick into island strum like for just a second before the chorus starts. And the chorus is an island strum too. So just the chords, and then I'll put up the version with the lyrics, and you can play that one. And I will open up, even though it's over my face. I think it's over my face. Yeah, so you can still see my hand if you're curious. Oh yeah, I made a different strum pattern for that section. I forgot. For this bridge, this is also an option. And I think I actually kind of started to do this earlier in the verse because this is another subdivided strum beat rhythm. And this one is down, up, chunk up, 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 down, up, chunk up. I kind of think stylistically it works better for the bridge than doing the really ticky, ticky, ticky one. But you choose one. And I tend to slip into this one anyway because it's a lot. It's kind of a lot to keep up with that first one, the down, up, chunk up, down, up one. Yeah, just kind of do whatever comes more naturally. So I'll use this one right now to play these first 4 lines. And then the last line, as you can see, it says end of verse, chorus, outro, or end of chorus, bridge. I'm just kidding. The island strum for the DGD. One, up, chunk up, down, up, chunk up, down, up, chunk up, down, up, chunk up. B flat, A minor 7, G minor 7, A minor 7. G, A, B flat, A, B flat, C, B flat, C, B flat, C, B flat, C. Here it comes. Every little thing she does is magic. Back to the chorus. So this is like, it happens really quick, this DGD at the end. I'm going to close the strum thing again. And I'm going to put up the bridge with the lyrics. I resolved to call her up. So you can kind of see from this live stream that I'm like, I don't think I can make just a regular lesson video for this song because there's so many little like things that weave together, and it would it would have just like, it's confusing enough to try to explain live when I can go, wait a minute, that's not what I meant. Let me go back and show you this thing again and show you that thing again. I'm gonna put that like right there. Okay. No, I'm trying to put it where you can see my hand. Ah! Okay. There you go. And actually, I'm going to put the chorus right under it because we'll just play the chorus right after. Even though it's not really the right chorus. It's fine. Down, up, chunk up, down, up, chunk up, down, up, chunk up, down, up, chunk up, down, up, chunk up. Here we go. I resolve to call her up 1,000 times a day. Ask her if she'll marry me in some old-fashioned way. But my silent fears have gripped me before I reach the phone. Long before my tongue has tripped me, must I always be alone? Every little thing she does is magic. Everything she do just turns me on. Even though my love before was tragic, now I know my love for her goes on. And then whatever it is, that's a different chorus than the one that's here on the screen with the lyrics. Okay. Dee 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 dee. Y'all got any questions so far? Don't forget to click like, please, if you're hanging out in the live stream right now. Or if you're watching playback later and you've made it this far, good for you. Let's see. We're going to go over the chorus. The last chorus, that would have been the one I just played right now after the bridge. And then the outro. So the outro is a super long section that has all of the E-O, E-O. It's a lot of like just kind of vocal ad-lib stuff. It's really long, but actually they're just playing the same chords the whole time. It's kind of turned into like a jam session. E-O, E-O. Every little thing. Okay, the final chorus is the one that comes after the bridge, and then it just kind of bleeds into this outro section. It's a whole bunch of A and D, because he basically sings the chorus lines 2 times, like it's a double chorus. And then at the end of it, this whole like last 2 lines that's notated here, there's actually no lyrics. I was just, when I made this song sheet, I was trying to figure out the easiest way to like notate all of these interludes because they were all a little bit different. So I thought we'll just tack them onto the choruses instead of like explaining every single little instrumental interlude that comes because they're all different. So this last bit of chords, this is actually similar to the bridge, B flat, A minor 7, G minor 7, A minor 7, B flat, A minor 7, and then D. This is setting you up for the outro because these chords are going to be played for the outro. over and over again. I think I did it as such because this outro, the way the outro is notated on the song sheet, like this part starts with lyrics. So I think what I'm going to do, I didn't make the lyric thing for this because it's just so long. I didn't make it for the live stream. But I'll just play through if you want to follow the chords or if you have the song sheet, you want to follow the song sheet. I'm going to play through the chorus and the outro one time. We're doing, what did I say in the strums that we're doing? For the end of the third chorus. Bridge, end chorus from B flat. Yeah. So I think, this is what's happening. The last two lines of this, you go back into that kind of dreamy state with the subdivided beat. So we're doing island strum for all of this ADADA, like we usually would for chorus. And then at the end of it, it's back into like a subdivided beat. This is why I did this way. When we get to the part of the outro where he starts singing these little like backup kind of ad-lib things, every little thing, like it picks up again, right? So this whole outro is an island strum. This whole outro is divided beat. So we've got island strum kind of fast, slow down for a minute, this down, up, chunk up thing. And then the outro is all island strum. And after I stop running my mouth about all of these things, I am going to play it. I am going to play it top to bottom. I'll play it once kind of slow, and then we'll do it like marking it, but with all the different strum patterns. And then I can kind of tell you which strum pattern is coming, and then I'll play it again like more like it's the real thing, like final performance. We'll have a dress rehearsal, and then we'll have the final performance. So we're going to do chorus, island strum, subdivided beat strum, island strum right now. Find it. Where is it? Where is that chorus? Okay. So we're just gathering around the A and the D. Every little thing she does is magic. Everything she do just turns me on. Even though my love before was tragic, now I know my love for her goes on. Every little thing she does is magic. We're on the third line, or second line, just kidding. My life before was tragic, now I know my love for her goes on. B flat, G, A minor 7. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. So now we're to the outro. A minor 7, B flat, A minor 7, D. B flat, A minor 7, G minor 7, A minor 7, B flat, A minor 7, D. Have to remember the words. Every little thing, every little thing, every little thing, every little thing. B flat, every little thing she does. Every little thing she does. A minor 7, G minor 7, A minor 7. Thing she does is magic. Here's EO. 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 I want to turn the strums off so y'all can see my hand. It would be a lot better. I'm going to go from the EO on the outro. So it's with the first B flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. EO. 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 Every little thing. Every little thing. Every little thing she does is magic, 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 magic. EO. in my opinion, the most fun part of the song is the outro. At the end of this sheet, I have original production switches to a sort of quiet, fading ad-lib version of a verse. It's like the song fades out. It's really hard to hear, but you can hear him he starts to say those lyrics again for one of the verses. So you can, after this D, go back to home base, which is the first line of the verses, G, A, B minor, A, and fade out the song, or you can just end it on a D. If you add in those verse chords, you're just still going to come back around and end on D. You choose whatever chord you want, make it unresolved. But if you want to resolve it, you got to play the D. It's so much. Okay. So I'm going to play it kind of slow and sort of call out which strum patterns are coming. I don't even think, am I putting any chords on the screen? It's kind of hard to follow this one without having the lyric page. Yeah. I knew that this live stream was going to be a bit okay, this part's for public, and then this is sort of for patrons or for people who have the song sheet, because it's just so hard to follow all these different parts without having the song sheet laid out in front of you. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I used to do anyway. I used to not give the public any chords in the live streams. So let's play it from the top. Let's play it from the top. I guess I could put... Yeah, I think it would be really hard for you to follow along, even if I had the thing. Yeah. Hi, Ross. No, I didn't know that you were a massive Police Sting fan. How would I know that? I do now. Okay. I guess I'll put about just so no one gets mad at me. I don't know. Let me see. I'm trying to move the bridge out of the way. Okay. There we go. So this is going to be the dress rehearsal. So we'll take it kind of slow. I am going to do all the different strum patterns that we talked about, and I'll try to tell you when they're coming. And just take a second to take a break here, because that was a lot. I want to put up the last chorus too. Yeah. So when this comes back around, when this one comes around later, I don't want it to be so jumbled up here. I'll just I'll switch these on and off later. Okay. It is an ongoing battle in my life to just decide how to present things so that they're not super confusing. Let me see. Okay, so we're ready. If you want to, I said I was going to talk about island strumming the whole thing. If you're island strumming the whole thing, for example, the beginning of the verse will sound like this. I tried before to tell her of the feelings I have for her in my heart. Sounds totally fine. Yeah, you can play the whole song with the island strum. You go right ahead. You can do it with just the down strum. Okay? You do you. I'm going to start out with this. The one I said that we should do. So this first line of chords, home bass, G, A, B minor, A. Do it one more time. This is the intro. Whenever you want to play the intro, you just play these chords. Here we go. Though I've tried before to tell her of the feelings I have for her in my heart. Every time that I come near her, just lose my nerve as I've done from the start. Every little thing she does is magic. Everything she do just turns me on. Even though my life before was tragic, now I know my love for her goes on. And then we slow it back down, right? Do I have to tell the story of 1,000 rainy days since we first met? It's a big enough umbrella, but it's always me that ends up getting wet. Every little thing she does is magic. Everything she do just turns me on. Even though my life before was tragic, now I know my love for her goes on. So now we're to the bridge. I resolve to call her up 1,000 times a day. Ask her if she'll marry me in some old-fashioned way. But my silent fears have gripped me long before I reach the phone. Long before my tongue has tripped me. Must I always be alone? Every little thing she does is magic. Time out for 1 second, because this is chorus 3 and the outro. And I want to put them up for you. There they are. Because we're having dress rehearsal, right? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Every little thing she does is magic. Everything she do just turns me on. Even though my life before was tragic, now I know my love for her goes on. The second line, thing she does is magic. Everything she do just turns me on. Even though my life before was tragic, now I know my love for her goes on. Are we getting ready for the outro? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Island strum. Every little thing, every little thing, every little thing she does. 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 She does is magic. E-O, 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 I'm sort of like, I really want to explain things to people so it's not confusing. And this might have been one of the, like the hardest ones to, I'm like, oh, phew, I'm done explaining that. But also I'm like, did you get it? Do you get what I'm talking about? At the end of every verse, we change the rhythm. At the end of every chorus, we change the rhythm back. In the bridge, it's kind of like sitting in between a little bit. And then it's like they go, fuck it. They just like drive the train to the end. Where they're like, should we go slow? Should we go fast? I don't know. Yeah, so I hope it's not like totally confusing. This will be an interesting list of timestamps that I put up. That I put up later. Okay. And I'm going to go back and do it again and make it more like less like a dress rehearsal and more like a show. You guys, as always, I want to say many, many thank yous to VIP patrons. You know what? This, I think I said in the chat anyway, I think this song has got the most votes ever in a patron poll. I mean, it was like the runaway winner from the start. We did a cheesy love songs poll on Patreon with a bunch of suggestions from patrons. And I've never seen a song get this many votes before. I was like, hi Tracy. I start watching it. I start watching the poll after I put it up because I can kind of tell what's going to win from the start, and then I can get to work on it. And I'm like, well, okay, we're doing the police today. Like, day one of the poll. Like, yep. It had like 20 votes, and everything else had like 2. Because it's such a great song, and also it's super confusing to like figure out how to play it if you want to really do it properly. So, yay. It's really fun. I'm glad this one won. It's a really fun one to play. Yes, so many, many thank yous to VIP patrons and all of my patrons for your support of the Uke Revolution. Tracy, we're just about... Oh, my thing hiccuped. Stefan said the island strum works well. Yeah, it really does. It really does. I just like, I like to keep it real. And this is a bit of like... This is like the channel you come to if you're tired of doing just the same beginner stuff. So I want to give people a bunch of different options, and I like to keep it real with, trying to match like the original song. Of course, I do, as you know, I like to take songs and then like rip them apart and also make them slow jams and stuff like that. The verses of this are slow jam already. But yeah, I like to, if I can show you how to make it sound like the original beat, then I want to show you how to do that. But the island strum does work really well for the whole song if you want to keep it more simple. Yeah. I was just going to say, Tracy, you just got here at the end of like the lesson and the dress rehearsal, and I'm going to play it again if you want to play along at every little thing. Yeah, I'm just taking a little break before I do so. So I'm going to, excuse me, I'm leaving today. I'm leaving for Thailand today. And here, I'll show you guys the website for the festival. I won't actually get to where I'm going in Thailand until Monday afternoon. Because I go from the sticks out here. Here's the festival site. I'm going to play at this festival with my bandmate, James, who's a really talented keys player. But with me, he plays harmonica. He plays the blues harp with me. And he's a legend. Shout out to James. So we're going over, it's really like you go because it's fun to do, not because they pay you a lot of money. It's this really, really cool event that happens in the north of Thailand that was actually founded by a bunch of like Japanese musicians, like retired Japanese musicians. And it's just a really cool event. I played at it in 2020, the last time they actually had the festival. This is the first time that it's back post-COVID. So it's really exciting. And we are the opening act for the whole entire festival. It's a 10-day festival. They have music every day. There's an acoustic tent. We're playing in the acoustic tent, and we're the first musical act in the acoustic tent. So we're essentially opening the festival, and I think it's kind of an honor. I also think that the woman that I deal with is American, one of the founders' wives, and she knows. I've played at their open mic in the past before too, before I was like a booked artist, and I think I'm a little bit more hype than most people who play in the acoustic tent, so I think that's why she put us on as the openers. So we're gonna get hype. I'm really excited, and it's all original music. I'm not doing any covers or anything like that. Yeah, hopefully I'll get some videos and put them on Instagram probably, like I did in 2020. There's videos from 2020 of me playing at this festival. But this year I have a duo mate with me. I'm super excited. Okay, we're gonna play the song from top to bottom again. Coffee. Yum, 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 yum. North Thailand has excellent coffee, and every time I have coffee this week, I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait to go to Thailand next week and drink coffee. It's so good. Okay. I just turned my uke down a little bit so I can really rock out without blowing the sound system for this time around. Here we go. So we're on, let me take this one off because it's confusing. This is the final. So I hope you guys have your song sheet. If you don't, you're just hanging out listening or whatever. Here we go. G, A, B minor, A. You know what? Yeah, I'll turn them back on. Because I feel like a bunch of people just arrived. So I'll put the chord. Where is it? Oh, yeah, that's it. That's it. And then I'll put the end of it up later. Okay. If you want to try to follow along. G, A, B minor, A, G, A, B minor, A. Though I've tried to vote. I have to stop doing this wrong. I have to do this again because I always flub this lyric. Though I've tried before to tell her. It's a weird lyric, right? You want to say, I tried to tell her. Like, naturally, that's what you would say. I tried to tell her before. Nobody says I tried before to tell her. So I always sing that wrong, and I don't want to keep doing it wrong. I need to switch my muscle memory of it. Okay. I tried before. Okay, I can do it. Though I tried before to tell her of the feelings I have for her in my heart. Every time that I come near her, I just lose my nerve as I've done from the start. Every little thing she does is magic. Everything she do just turns me on. Even though my love before was tragic, now I know my love for her goes on. Do I have to tell the story of 1,000 rainy days since we first met? It's a big enough umbrella, but there's always me that ends up getting wet. Every little thing she does is magic. Everything she do just turns me on. Even though my love before was tragic, now I know my love for her goes on. The bridge. I resolve to call her up 1,000 times a day. Ask her if she'll marry me in some old-fashioned way. But my silent fears have gripped me long before I reach the phone. Long before my tongue has tripped me. Must I always be alone? Every little thing she does is magic. Everything she do just turns me on. Even though my love before was tragic, now I know my love for her goes on. Every little thing she does is magic. Everything she do just turns me on. Even though my love before was tragic, now I know my love for her goes on. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. So now we're to the outro, B flat. My thing. Every little thing, every little thing, every little thing, every little thing, every little thing she does, 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 she does this magic. Yo. Oh, it's so fun. I've got an original demo of this one stick. Of this song. Oh. Yeah, he's pretty awesome. He's pretty awesome, Sting. And the Police. All of them. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Yay! That was cool. That was cool. If y'all have any questions about anything, holler at me. This may, this lesson's so confusing, I think. This lesson's so confusing. This may just become a cover video eventually on the channel, but I'll leave up the unlisted lesson for patrons. And actually, if it's unlisted, if you get the thing on Gumroad, if you get the PDF on Gumroad, it has the link anyway. You can still access unlisted links. You just can't search for them. They just won't show up. Awesome. All right, you guys. Don't forget to click like if you didn't yet. Thanks for hanging out. thanks for hanging out, tuning in, and all that stuff. And what was I going to say? I will be back. Live streams will be back in a couple of weeks. But there's still weekly video posts coming, YouTube lesson posts. If you're a patron, you know that the weekly one is already out for you guys. It's coming tomorrow for everybody else, and that is, or Sunday, I should say. Tomorrow is different for everybody right now because it's Saturday morning here. Yeah, hello, Lionel Richie. And there will be weekly video lessons, even while I'm in Thailand. I did all my homework, and now I get to go on vacation. Yeah, have a great day, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Much love, happy strumming, and stay funky. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.